So here's a quick overview of how I store our homeschool stuff that we use pretty much every day. This is actually an area in my kitchen. There's our vegetables and garden food. So over here we have some crayons, a laundry basket, cute. Here's some crayons and pencils, more crayons back there. I'm just recording this video really quick, okay? Here's our books that we use for our devotional. Here's their notebooks that they can write in, and folders that I store certain things in. And then this is a dry erase board. We have our K primer, teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons. This is a math for my preschooler. The Horizons Math Teacher, Horizons Math K book, and then the handwriting for littles and doodles for littles, the Good and the Beautiful stuff. And then over here we have some dry erase books that my preschooler uses. We have not started these yet, but I think we're gonna start today. The Explode the Code series. Here's some busy books for my preschooler, science books we use, cutting books we use. And then this is my planner, a planning book, some math manipulatives, some artwork we did last week, and then my notebook. And we pretty much use almost all of that on a daily basis. And I keep it right here in the kitchen in these little, they're like cardboard things. Those came from Amazon. It was a pack of, I think 6 for like very cheap. I don't know, like less than $12 maybe. I opted for that over something plastic. I like the sleekness of these. I also like that if I decide to change my mind, which I do very often in how I store things, these can fold completely flat. So it's not something that I would have to just store somewhere as is for a long time. I can make them flat, and I really like that. And so this is the cabinet above that area. Open that up. We have our pencil sharpener. This is like my stuff, I guess I would say, like household scissors and Sharpies and stuff. This is some school supplies. These are their marker bins, glue, scissors, extra crayons, chalk, etc. This is my pencils. Sometimes they use dry erase markers, some flashcards. Up here, this is our construction papers and coloring books, more coloring books. These are art supplies. Up there I have their activity bin things, like if we're going outside or going somewhere. Those have 3 slots, and you can just fill them with whatever snacks or art projects or whatever. It has their name on them, that way there's less fighting. So let me put this back. So yes, that's how I just store things easily in my kitchen. Once again, my laundry basket made an appearance, cute. But yes, so I don't super love the clutter in the kitchen, but we do not have a homeschool room by choice. We have other rooms we could turn into a homeschool room, but I'm choosing not to do that and seeing how we can make things work. My kids love to sit right there at that kitchen table and work on things, and I honestly don't think we would use a homeschool room to actually homeschool in if we had one. So yeah, so this is how I store it. If we were gonna have a party or have people over, I could easily just move it if I needed to put other stuff here. And having the supplies right here works really well. I can just pull them down, put them up every day. So I just wanted to show this quick overview. So here is The counter I use to get out the school stuff. There's our curriculum that we use every day, notebooks, things like that. I try my best to only keep this type of food separated. And my family pretty much knows, like, let's not set food, whatever, on this countertop near that. I would show the rest of my kitchen, but like, let's not go there. So, look, just winning, car, toys, like, this is real life. So this is where we do most of our, like, seat work, if you will. My kids love doing workbook pages and tracing and coloring and things like that. I know some people are against that at young ages, but my kids love it. They look forward to it. It could be because they used to be in a Mother's Day Out program. I don't know, but they love that, so we do a lot of that. They beg to do it. So I usually sit in this chair. My youngest 3-year-old sits right here, and then my 5-year-old will sit right here, and they do their work stuff, and I sit there and I help them if they need help or tell them what to do because they can't read yet. And yeah, so then let's see, and I'll show you the other dining room as well. You walk through our kitchen. This is our, you could call it a formal dining room, but we don't use it as such. Paw Patrol toy on the floor, like, that's what we're working with here. So we do sit here sometimes. Obviously there are fabric chairs, which was a mistake on my part. I didn't really think that through. I just thought they'd be nice and comfy for, we host holidays here and stuff, so I thought it would be nice for that. But as far as homeschooling, it's not as practical, but we still sit in here and do stuff from time to time. This is where we play a lot of, like, games or like more activity type things where we all need to be sitting kind of together. Fun fact, we do not have a coffee table in my house. That's just never really worked out for us. I've had very small kids. I've just never really wanted to have a coffee table. I don't want it to take up space in my house. So so this was a map. My husband pulled this out this weekend. I didn't know I was gonna film this, or I might have rolled it up, but it's fine. So yeah, so we will sit at this table. Nothing really fancy or whatever, but sit at that table. Sometimes I'll pull up that blue chair, sit on the corner, like, whatever. And then this room I did not prep at all, and I'm a little embarrassed, but it's fine. So this is like what would be like a sitting room or an office, I guess. We have our piano, and this is like the #1 room. My shoes, I blame it all on the kids, but we all create the mess, am I right? So we also will sit in here and read, sit on here and read. I'll sit in the seat and they'll sit on the floor sometimes. We play basketball in here, whatever. So this is our other schooling space. So yeah, so we don't have a homeschool room. We just school wherever we feel like most days. Okay, so this is going to be my homeschool supply closet. I wanted to show you that too. This is stuff we don't use every day. This room is my baby's room, and he's awake from his nap. I'm trying to do this real quick, so you might hear him making noises. So here's the general overview of things. Let me step back, maybe you can see it better. I actually just threw those board games in here yesterday. This is not where they go, but anyway. So up here we have like the kids games. A game goes in that, but it's not in it right now. Hold on, I hear the baby. So here's our craft supplies, paints, like watercolor paints, glitter glue, extra notebooks, extra folders, extra writing books and things. And then here's some of this like craft paint that's mostly for my stuff, but the kids use it sometimes too. Here's our calendar supplies. Here's flashcards, card games. Here's extra. This is a hot mess, but it is what it is right now. Here is our extra crayons, colored pencils, glue, dry erase markers, etc. I bought a ton of crayons and colored pencils and markers and glue during this back to school time when stuff was like 25 or 50 cents each. Will we go through all of this in a year? I highly doubt it, but we shall see. This is our paint cover-ups if we need those. Some random extra markers, some stamps. Is there anything else? I don't guess. Here's some craft projects, some things to paint, some things to decorate. Then you go down to the next shelf. These are our activity tray things I use. We have 2 little girls who come over and do projects and play with us sometimes, so I have 4. This is my extra like book stuff, things I don't necessarily want the kids playing with all the time. Some Usborne books, some of the books that I want to read to them myself, books that go with their curriculum, some Explode the Code stuff that we're not into yet. Here's an extra bin. Sorry the lighting is so bad in here, but an extra bin. I'm sure some stuff will come up to be put in there. I just left it there. The bottom is just junk because life, am I right? Some sheets, some board games that actually go in a different closet, but whatever. And then this is like a pop-up tent that we play with sometimes. I just stuck that in here. So yeah, so I think it is very functional and an efficient use of, oh, there's some good light. Functional use of this closet that used to just hold junk. It should be a linen closet, I guess, but we have so many closets in this house that this just worked out perfect.